Defensive driving is defined as being able to operate a vehicle with the skills to avoid an accident in a situation where one could possibly occur. The formula for defensive driving is seeing the hazard, understand the defense, and act in time. All drivers must apply this formula to prevent accidents in spite of the actions of other road users or the presence of adverse driving conditions. A defensive driver must be able to accurately predict the outcome of traffic situations in order to apply the defense in time to prevent an accident. In compliance with its EHS rules, Maaden Gold and Metal Base Company applies the following vehicles rules and driving regulations on a MGMB mine site and public roads when applicable that must be adhered to. Driver must hold a current driver's license or certificate of competency appropriate to the vehicle or mobile equipment that he drives on site. No unauthorized private vehicles will be allowed on mine site. All vehicles to have security and H&S clearances. Vehicle operators entering project sites must have the minimum required PPE such as helmet, reflective high visibility clothing, and safety boots. Seat belts must be fastened at all times when traveling in a vehicle. The driver is responsible to ensure all passengers are buckled up. Speed limit on site is 30 km per hour for all vehicles, 10 km per hour in some designated areas such as village, office, and construction areas. Overspeeding is a dismissible offense. In some access roads, the speed limits may vary. All drivers must follow speed limits posted along access roads. No overtaking on project mine roads unless vehicle ahead has pulled off with flashing hazard lights or tracked vehicles only if safe to do so. No persons allowed on back of unprotected vehicles or with materials. Driver shouldn't use cell phone or two-way radio while driving. Driver should pull off if safe, switch on his hazard lights, and answer his phone. Vehicles used to transport passengers must have an adequate supply of drinking water. All vehicles and mobile equipment in use must have effective clean and visible lights, brakes, steering, horn, reversing lights, and amber flashing beacon light. All light vehicles to drive with their lights on day and night to increase visibility. Adequate fire extinguishers and first aid kit must be fitted to all vehicles. Custodians of light vehicles will carry out vehicle inspection weekly and heavy equipment daily using an appropriate inspection checklist. A daily walk-round inspection of light vehicles must be carried out before starting up. In case of breakdown on a road, driver must notify his supervisor, park vehicle safely, wheels turned into sidewall, and install wheel chocks. All vehicles going underground area or open pits must be equipped with proper wheels chocks. Reverse parking in parking areas is mandatory. Driver should never operate or drive a defective or unsafe vehicle, take it out, and report it immediately. Driver shouldn't leave his vehicle engine running while unattended.